Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's DLloyd. So the United States took care of South Sudan in the Olympic Games 103-86. They have now officially qualified for the quarterfinals, but they have one more game left in group play against Puerto Rico. So this game is interesting mainly because we did not see Joel Embiid. He went from starting against Serbia to getting a DNP, did not play a single minute against South Sudan. Now, a lot of people are going to be getting their jokes off, especially on Twitter or X and online, because Joel Embiid hasn't been playing good. Just to be quite frank, he has not played good at all during this entire time. During the first game of the Olympics, during the showcase games, he has not played well for Team USA. But we do know how good of a talent Joel Embiid is, and we do know he will contribute at some point this Olympic Games. This was not the matchup for him. Now, if you look to the first time US played South Sudan, that was in, of course, the showcase game. And what were they doing to take advantage of Joel Embiid? Because they have such great shooters for South Sudan, they were just pulling Joel Embiid out of the paint and making him a liability on the defensive side of the ball. So coming in this game, that was not going to be the case. They needed to get athletic guys, so they started Jason Tatum. He got the start. I seen somebody say online that he had a Make-A-Wish start. I thought that was pretty funny, but regardless, he got the start today. Didn't play that great, but he did get the start today. And then, of course, Anthony Davis was the big addition to that starting lineup. You get the athletic guy who could go out there, who could somewhat defend on the perimeter, but he could still protect the basket, and he would do a great job against the opposing bigs, which he did do a good job today. Him and Bam Adebayo. Bam had a phenomenal game. Gave you, 18.7 rebounds, 8 of 10 from the field in 21 minutes. Remember, these games are 40 minutes. So he gave you 21 minutes. AD gave you 19 minutes, had a solid game, but nothing at all from Joel Embiid. Don't look too much into this. I think some people will overreact to it. Don't look too much into this. I think we will still see Joel Embiid. This was not the matchup for that. And we've seen that the staff with Steve Kerr and the rest of that staff there for Team US, they are going to play who they think is better with those matchups. They are playing to the matchup. They are not going to just play anybody, probably besides Steph and LeBron. They're not going to just play you just because. They're clearly here to try to win gold, and whatever lineup they think is best, that's what they're going to roll with. Now, we may agree with it, we may not agree with it. They have some pretty good coaching. Now, Steve Kerr, I don't think is the greatest coach in the world, but he's a solid head coach. I don't think he's a bad head coach by any means, but you still have Spoelstra there, who I think is a phenomenal, a top 3 NBA head coach. So, I mean, if he's agreeing with some of this, cool. Ty Lue, I think, is a top 10 coach in the NBA as well. So that's what they came up with. I don't think it's nothing to look too much into. Like I said, Jason Tatum did get the start, didn't play well. LeBron James had a solid game. Like usual, he definitely is going to do that. I've been very impressed. I had to say this because I was very vocal about Derek White getting the nod over Jaylen Brown. I still think Jaylen Brown should have got the spot, and I do think Jaylen Brown's obviously a better player, but Derek White has played really good since he got here. Every time I've seen Derek White, he's been defending at a high level. He's very energetic. I mean, the man is all over the place on the defensive side of the ball, just causing havoc, getting blocks, getting some rebounds, getting steals, passing the ball, making his open shots. I got to give credit where credit is due. Derek White has played really good so far in these Olympic Games. Drew Holiday's played well as well. We did get that little scare from Anthony Davis where he got stepped on by Wayne Gabriel, and it looked like he injured his ankle. He finished the rest of the game, so we'll see how that heals up if he gets some time off in the next game against Puerto Rico, which I would assume his minutes may be a little bit lower in that one. But Lakers fans, anytime you see AD fall, just out of habit, we get nervous. We get nervous. So Joel Embiid, don't look too much into it. He'll be back out there. He did not look happy, though. I will say that. He did not look happy. Last time when, Halliburton didn't play, Jason Tatum didn't play. Jason Tatum was kind of like you're lukewarm. Like he was still engaged with his teammates. Halliburton looked like he had a great time just being there, even if he didn't play at all. You didn't get those vibes from Embiid. He's at the end of the bench, hands in his pockets. I mean, I did see him dap up a couple of teammates, but he didn't look too ecstatic just from the optics of it watching it. But like I said, I'm sure he'll get back into the starting lineup. I'm not looking too much into this man. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about this game. Y'all think about, you know, the U.S. chances so far. They have an easier group in Group C. They're taking care of business. They're doing what they're supposed to do, and they're getting wins. But let me know what y'all think about it so far. Do you think there's a reason that Joel Embiid sat this game besides the matchup? Do you think it has anything to do with his play in previous games, or was this purely matchup dependent? Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions as usual. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's DLloyd. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.